Sorry, that was a different video playing in the background. No worries. No worries. I mean, we're just waiting for the stream to actually load up. So we're all good. Maybe. We'll see. So it seems like now we're just gonna go into right after right after right, instead of like having a little bit of a break here and there, you know? Do-do-do. 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 And I also have to tell the wife that we're live. I can't wait for someone to be like, congrats on the marriage. And I'll be like, I'm not married. I mean, we're waiting for Nightbot anyways. Alright. Time to go. Continue. Alright, so just wait, hold on a second. Who do we have to fin? We have to figure out Faye. We have to figure out Jordariel. We have your backstory. We have your backstory. We have yours. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. And I don't know if Bertrude, technically, we can get hers, because Umild has gone. I forget where the fuck we're going. Oh yeah, we're gonna face, yeah, these guys. You sense an unusual presence here, bearing words of your adversary, Barker. Pamitha suspects you may find something of value. Let's hear about our enemy. Oh, someone wants to talk. Please let it be. Jody! Please tell me your backstory, Jody! Please, please. Jordariel has seemed more reserved even than usual since her confrontation with Ignaris and the Tempers. Nonetheless, she addresses you. And I have to address some... I love my girlfriend. Okay. Nonetheless, she addresses you. Tell me something, reader. Back where you came from. Did you have someone whom you considered close? Jordariel's asking about your past personal life. Say there was someone, however brief, the memory of that relationship is something you will always bear. Say there was no one. Yours was a solitary life in the Commonwealth. Your friends are in greater number here. Say nothing. This is the downside. Your past is not important anymore, nor worth mentioning. We'll say there was someone. You mentioned briefly to Jordariel about a past relationship that meant something to you. She shows no reaction to the details, but you can tell that she is listening. I see. I had someone as well. Jody, you're gonna make me fucking cry. Who? It is something which did not end well, but there were times. She trails off. We had our times. She looks up at you then. That Ignarius. He is a base fool. We have not a thing in common save a set of horns. Yet, here I am, drawing comparisons with how I felt at times back in the Commonwealth while speaking to you of him. Oh, she has a little crush! Oh, Jody! I am a little old to be having such thoughts, reader, especially in a place such as this. How old are you, Jordariel? Thank you for your time. Do not reveal this to the others. It is a trifling matter and not to be of anyone's concern, especially not mine. Jordariel makes evident that she has nothing more to say about this. Tell her Ignarius seems all right. If Jordariel has found some kinship with him, then it is comforting to hear. Tell her Ignarius seems like trouble. By her own admission, they have nothing much in common. She can do better. Tell her you care for her, Ignarius would be a base fool indeed to not see what he sees in her. Tell her goodbye. It is evident that to you that she wishes to be left alone. Fuck! Yeah, this is gonna be awkward, isn't it? You admit, not without some degree of difficulty, that you have grown to care for her yourself. You understand full well how Ignarius must feel. You knew from the first that you had never met anyone like her, but you could never have surmised the degree to which this turned out to be true. Jordariel says nothing at first. Brave of you to say, no, of course my girlfriend shows up now. Ah! Just, hi, sweetheart. What fucking perfect timing that was. Oh my god. What's happening? Nothing. It's fine. I'll explain. I'm adorable, thank you. So, what happened there was Jordariel was like, hey, remember that Ignarius guy? It's fucking weird that he likes me. We have nothing in common. Even though, like, I kind of am feeling interested in him. And there were 4 options. We could either tell her that he would be good for her, tell her that he's an idiot, tell her we care for her, or tell her, or just like leave. And so of course, I'm like, I'll do the option of like saying we care for her, because the thing was like, he'd be an idiot if he wasn't interested in her, and I was like, very true. So then I chose that option. Immediately, fucking 2 seconds later, you show up. I don't blame you. I know. You and I are interested in the same type of women. A crazy coincidence it was, which is why I burst out laughing. Oh. Oh. I love you, darling. You're great. You're fucking hilarious. I love you so much. Okay. Let's continue on. Woo. Brave of you to say. Such flattery. How brave of you to say. I love you too. Aw, thank you. What perfect timing. In turn, and as this conversation demonstrates, I have come to value your kinship. But we shall have to draw a boundary there, for a variety of reasons. Yeah, fucking fair, Jordariel. I know I am not being delicate, but you and I both understand, I think, how feelings operate. Please, forgive me mine. I care for you, and I am grateful that you care for me. She departs with a nod. You sense her... We can't say all good, champ, no worries? Shit. She departs with a nod. You sense her mood grown darker for the moment, not because of anything you said, but because of how she knows she made you feel. No! We fucked up! We fucked up! Well, I shotted my shot, and... Let's contact the apparition. Oh, Butch with a heart of gold, yeah. Butch with a heart of gold. Exactly my type. See, if you don't get the hint there, that's 'cause that's my girlfriend. She is a butch with a heart of gold. As you walk through a dark corner... Sorry. As you walk through a dark corner of Hollowroot, you sense the presence of some sort which reaches out to you. It presents to you a vision of the adversary you expect to face in the coming raid. The apparition is aware of your next adversary in the rights, Barker. It offers to sway the coming right against him in your favor. Except, and your adversary shall suffer a misfortune that inhibits his performance. Nothing permanent, it claims. Decline, and the apparition shall extend its offer to Barker instead. The apparition waits. Yeah, we're accepting with gratitude. You fucking kidding me? Barker would absolutely do it to us, so fuck off. You thank the apparition for its generous offer and accept what it proposed. A moment later, the apparition folds in on itself and disappears. As you head back to the Black Wagon, you cannot help but wonder what exactly it intends to do. Barker shall suffer -2 quickness in the next right. Victory at any cost. Oh, I can't talk to Jody again? Shit, where are you? Feeling out of sorts. True, you do have sickness. Oh. Oh, hey.
Nothing, Rita.
Rude.
Nothing but a mindless child.
Hey, rude.
Your every action is a stain upon the legacy of the 8 scribes.
What the fuck, man?
The rites have been a long-held secret to keep out those such as you.
What am I doing? The fuck do you mean? Okay, you wake from what little sleep you managed this past night. Once more, the voice tormented you within your dreams. You attempt to rid your memory of it. If the voice truly is that of the Archjustice Androbles the Ninth himself, as Wilfred indicated, then none of you are likely to receive too warm a welcome should you regain your freedom. Shit. Okay, let's go. And this is another one where this right doesn't really matter. Oh, hey! We get to hear about Tizo! A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side manages to track down your wagon in the lonesome lands of Downside Prairie. The imp's latest information is about none other than Tizo. He has gone to the Commonwealth after prevailing in a liberation raid, who you liberated at the fall of Solium. Everybody says he is the first creature of his kind to come to the Commonwealth. While this unique status brought Tizo no shortage of prestige, he nonetheless experienced difficulty acclimating to the new environment. It seems that he grew quite despondent. Where the fuck is Rookie and Headwind to help? Then, at last, he managed to track down Volford's agents, with whom he is working to find a means to bring more exiles home. Thus has the revolution grown stronger. He also left for you a special verbal message via his most trusted messenger, who rears up and intones, Tizo wants you to know he's doing well, but misses you and hopes to see you again. You thank the messenger imp for the report and ask that it relay your kind regards. Your companions soon begin to talk in turn. You did it, little one. You'd scarce believe how long our Tizo toiled here in service of the Nightwings. He deserves his peace more than us all. What if the reader's the same level as the voice species but can't remember anything? Like, not a scribe but similar in power, and that's why they hate him so much? I know near nothing about the lore. So, to kind of dull down the lore as much as I can with the voice. So the voice, what happens when you exit the downside is all your transgressions are forgiven and you're offered a seat of government, pretty much. So that, like, everyone who has, that we've liberated, they were initially offered, like, pretty high seats in government. And they turned it away and said, nah, I'm okay, because they're doing our plan here. What happened is the Archjustice was the previous leader of the Nightwings that Volfred then replaced. And so he got liberated, and then he became Archjustice. So he's the one who's been super strict on enforcing rules and laws, which is why Barker, who literally just, like, peed on something, like, wait, I thought this world was like a prison. Yeah, we're in prison, but then once you're out of prison, everything you did gets forgiven, pretty much. Anyways, where was I? Oh, that's why Barker, when he, like, peed on a wall or something, got sent down. Because this Archjustice is really fucking strict. And is kind of, what I'm gonna guess is he's, like, sentencing more and more people to the downside, which has kind of already been explained. But yeah, pretty much once you're because of your experiences in the downside and your experiences being in exile, they're like, you should form the government because you know what it's like. And you've like changed throughout your experiences, hopefully. So I don't fucking know, man. Like that's as accurate as I can remember. We learned this last part. I think you fell asleep, which is totally fine and cool, and it's really cute. However, that's essentially it. So, yeah. And my question, does the reader not remember anything? I thought this dude was a mystery to everyone. Yeah, so from what I've been able to piece together about the reader, we pretty much have no information about us. Yeah, I've been falling asleep a lot. Yeah, no worries. The story of us thus far is we woke up as an exile. And this isn't too uncommon, apparently. Like, Valfred, he almost died coming down to the downside. But we just woke up and we were here and Hedwyn found us. However, we know because of a line of dialogue from Sandra when you first meet her, who's the lady in the crystal, that she knows us. So that means one of a couple of things. Either we were a part of her assassin's guild at some point. We were stuck in the Beyonder crystal for some reason. Or a third option I can't think of. We don't really know too much about us. We've only technically ever spoken in the game once. Wow, way to keep everything a secret, Sandra. I know, right? Listen, she's that bitch. She understands the need for drama, and I am here for it. But anyways, so we don't know who we are. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be revealed at some point. I would not be surprised if we were like a high-standing person in the Commonwealth at one point. You can select some of your own backstory stuff. I can't remember what the fuck we were. I think... Oh, we were a war orphan. But I don't think what got us sentenced to the downside was ever super talked about. Maybe it was once. But then again, we don't know time-wise what point we were sentenced. So I don't know if how long it takes for you to get to the downside. And we don't know like if we were sentenced, then put in the Beyonder crystal, then taken out the crystal. And we don't know what happened. So wait, if the reader's only spoken once, how do they communicate with everyone in the day-to-day? It's a reading style game after all. I don't know. Like, we probably one-on-one conversed, but like, as far as like choosing a dialogue option of actually what we wanted to say, it's only happened once. We've only spoken up to the group once. We're pretty quiet and we do one-on-one interactions apparently. So, that's all I know. Here we go. I'm so happy for him. I wish I could have a friend like him when I was there. Yeah, I feel like the readers higher up in the social hierarchy, like they're important. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna bet we were put in the Beyonder crystal at some point. Like, way long ago with the original scribes. And that's why the fucking Archbishop hates us. Although the Archbishop, I think, also hates us because, we're just the main character. You know? But, who knows? I get you, yeah. Truly, once more it seems I underestimated him and his resilience. Very, very bright, that one. Would have served well as our familiar. Perhaps someday yet it shall be so. Often said that good things come in smallish packages, and Tizo stood as living proof, and living he remains, apparently. I guess that makes him an expatriate of sorts, ditching his downside home in favor of the Commonwealth. Who would have thought? I shall look forward to our next reunion, Tizo. Perhaps when we are back among the stars. The news of Tizo's adventures in the Commonwealth fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Hey, we gained 1 hope. Wish Tizo luck. Like, my question is, if you've gone to the downside once, are you good now to commit any crimes you fucking want ever? Or, like, what? Because we know your past transgressions are forgiven, but we haven't heard of anyone, like, being liberated and then coming back to the downside. Maybe that's us, though. Maybe we're the first. Who fucking knows? I don't. Oh, hey, it's always nice to see you guys honest, and I'm not just saying that because you're customers. Definitely not saying it because of that, but anyways, go have a look around. You have a thing, which is just more quickness. Okay. Past transgressions, not future. Yeah, but they never talk about, like, what happens. It's never, like, explicitly addressed. I feel like that dog that peed on the wall would have been here a lot. Barker? Yeah, I feel like Barker would have been here a lot, but he hasn't ever been liberated. And I forget how many years he's been here. Pleasure doing business with you guys. So, like, I can check in a second. Okay, there's nothing for me to pick up. Let's see. Once we commence the rite. As the sky above the ridge of gold darkens, your companions watch in silence and await the commencing of the rites. Jordariel speaks up after a time. Any moment now. Now everything is ready, and the stars begin to shine once more, precisely as foretold. But we can't use Jordariel. Okay. Sentenced to life for peeing is crazy. Like, it's nasty, but life? Yeah, I know, right? Also, fun fact, there's an achievement. Very much like in Transistor, to use 3 of these, then to use, I think, 6 of them, and then to use all 12. Which, I'm not going to do this playthrough. If we end up playing the game again, I'll do it then. Because it's like the achievements are, for all of Supergiant's games, have been pretty doable. Like, in a couple of playthroughs. Like, Transistor took 2 playthroughs to get every single achievement.
I am still very cross with you, you know.
Yeah, I know.
To think I saw in you a worthy heir.
What the fuck?
Not just to the legacy of the Nightwings, but to the future of the
Listen,
Commonwealth.
I can't fucking be liberated, so it doesn't matter.
Only a fool would be seduced by his audacious promises.
Listen, I wasn't.
And his dangerous ideas.
You're gonna make me side with Volfred, and I fucking hate you.
Reader, would make you a fool.
Listen, bitch.
I have no choice but to explain it thus, so even you could understand. Now for this blasted rite. Some of us still have our duties to uphold.
What the fuck, dude? Like, we can't go in the rites. We're a reader. We cannot do the rites, buddy, so we can't get liberated. What the fuck are you on about? Maybe Volfred is not the bad guy here. I still fucking trust him, but maybe he's not as bad as it seems. Oi, so it's you again, is it? You gave us proper licking last time, and we owe you for it. The dissidents. Let's show them what the Nightwings can do. So let's see how long Barker has been
Choose
here
now
for.
your band of traitors.
Shut up. Barker has been here for 4 years. So, yeah, indecency was what he was charged with. Yeah, Barker was caught relieving himself on the foot of a statue of Archjuices and Drobles the 5th. Okay. Or the 4th, sorry. And that was the end of his citizenship. So he was just an anarchist. We'll do Faye. Oh, we can only do those 3. Never mind.
Krastia?
Tamatha.
Triesta.
Volfred.
We have to use Volfred. Prepare yourself, everyone. We have to use Volfred. Been itching for another go. Let's have it, mates. Tear him to shreds. I don't remember Barker's voice. I don't remember fucking anyone's voice in this.
Commence.
Indeed.
Shit. Fuck. That's fine.
There.
Oh, fuck. Hey. Hey. There we go.
Flame is stricken.
Haha.
Yes.
Badge 2 exiles with a single aura cast.
Alas for fame.
Fuck. Wilfred, you piece of shit.
All 3 night wings.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Bye.
That ought to wake you up.
Shut up. You're not my dad.
Both banished.
Fuck.
Your fire weakens.
Shut up. Shut up, Dad.
The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge.
Fuck. Shit.
Well cast.
Go, Pamitha.
By Faye, a blow against the adversary's pyre.
The Nightwings now are closer to achieving victory.
Good job, Faye.
So
Oh,
much for
rude.
Wilfred.
What the fuck? I tried tackling. There we go.
Exactly by the book.
Would you look at who's all riled up tonight, eh, boys? We really gonna let him take this one from us, or what? Okay, calm down.
That foolish Barker was a menace to the Commonwealth and is a blight upon the rights.
Yeah, that he is. Shit, I can't jump. I can't jump!
Woe is you.
Shit.
Glory to the scribes.
Should've tried jumping, or shielding. That's alright.
No
Fuck.
mercy shown.
Dude.
Patience, reader. A stroke of luck is all. And
There we
it
go.
is done.
Whew!
The
Pamitha was
Nightwings
MVP
prevailed
there.
Yet again. And such a well-conducted victory it was.
Fuck yeah, fuck you, dude.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Oi, you think you're better than us because you beat us fair and square here? Is that it? Ah, at least you got blood to boil bit. I forgot the word
There
"me"
is
there.
much to learn from
It's
this
fine.
experience.
You know, when you miss out one single word, it's kind of hard. The sentences don't make as much sense anymore.
Now take your sordid business someplace else.
Fuck you, dude. Gonna make me side Volfred, aren't you? Because you're being a big dick right now. See, Volfred just... I don't know, man. I don't know if I can trust this story. There proves little time for rest at the Black Wagon after your fellow exiles vanquished the dissidents in a pitched battle. Those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better, at least, and express gratitude to Faye, Pamitha, and Volfred for their efforts. Just then the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips. You can guess full well what he has come to indicate to you, and follow him back out into the darkness. Yeah, it's liberation time. The stars above seem to be few and fading, and yet one still shines defiant. The path to freedom reveals itself once more. And we'll see who we let go this time. Let's see who's it. It is going to be the accusers now. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's see who's going to get to go free. It's been a while since I faced the accusers. Forget who they are. You notice that the lone minstrel is standing there with you regarding the night sky. The gate guardian and I. We have paid witness to the liberation rites upon the fall of Solium for a long time. We have seen so much. And so, I am a bit taken aback, is all, to see something which I have never seen. You look upon the stars together for a while. Then, I wish for you good fortune and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. The lone minstrel leaves you there alone under the night. It has grown very late and you need rest. The Black Wagon shall have to take flight again come morning. No one? Okay. Who do we think it's gonna be that's gonna go up? I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Jody and Faye, and then maybe Pamitha. We'll see. See, I want their backstories, but I think I might have been too late for Jody and her backstory, although I'm not 100% sure. And I don't want to leave Faye, because Faye is also very good zipping around, as well as she's bonded with Jody. And also, Faye doesn't really care for the Commonwealth. Like, the Commonwealth kind of treated her bad, so... But I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. This isn't what I thought it was. Because 3 are going to have to stay here. So I don't know what 3 it's going to be. Let's see. Since Bertrude shall gain favor from the scribes of the land here. Something appears different now about the sacred mountain west of here. The lands near Emperor's Ascent and Emperor's Fall appear ashen. Pathway to the outskirts of Mount Aliadel's nameless lower summits. Those who fail to traverse Emperor's Ascent often end up dashed upon these rocks. Great. On the other hand, the once precarious regions below, which you know as Temple High Road, first of 2 paths leading to the mountain summit, and Temple Cistern, second of 2 paths, seem swept clean by the elements. The lone minstrel observes all this alongside you. Inclement weather we have lately seen, reader. We ought to be able to make landing closer to Scribe's Gate now. Then, I suppose this means we soon shall see Celeste once more. Then I shall go tell everyone to prepare for landing. Okay. Sir Gilman. Let's go Bertrude. You arrive once more among the quiet solitude of Mount Aliodel. It appears that Lendl and the accusers have already arrived along the other route. Nope, no one got to talk to. Seek the Crone Scribe's favor. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Bertrude on a brief expedition to the monument of Molten Melithe. Ye ancient gods, I warn ye now, dare not ye toy with sandalwood. He puts much stock into thy teachings. Dare ye not underestimate his plan, which is currently at a 64%. Really, what the fuck was Hedwyn doing the entire time? For it is there not simply for our benefit, but to honor ye, assuming ye deserve it. You return to the wagon when she has finished paying her respects. You have occasion once more to pursue your vocations. +3 glory. Nice. Oh, who do we have to talk to? Oh, Bertrude. Sup? You approach Bertrude just as she is finished polishing the various bottles, flasks, and vials that your fellow exiled have collected during your travels through the downside. The evidence of thy travels. How brazenly ye put them on display. Ye tempt these lands to swallow ye. She lets out a long breath. Nonetheless, these trinkets stir our memories. Not mere of these lands, but of the country whence we came. Know, reading one, that we are here because of Sandalwood. We met him long ago in the southern bogs. He offered many courtesies. Or courtesies, sorry, I don't fucking know how to speak in Thud's voice. He offered many courtesies, and in exchange we found agreeable. We sought then certain regions necessary to our studies of the heavens and the earth. And he knew where to procure them. In exchange, we were to boil for him our finest inks, a certain recipe, notorious yet secret. Its stain could never be removed. Oh, but the Commonwealth misliked it. 'Twas then we first began collecting samples of the regions of the downside, for Sandalwood was ever true to his word. Long had we studied this accursed place, Black Basin, the chaos of the deathless tempest, the richness of the bogs of flagging hands. Land so far away, and yet they called to us. God, doing her voice sucks for a long time. If Molten Melethe was able to traverse the downside in its entirety an age ago, then surely 'twas not beyond reckoning that we could do the same. Furthermore, but she hesitates. It matters not, reading one. Thou hast indulged our tales long enough, for now. She slithers away without further explanation. She seems reluctant to discuss the circumstances of her past with Volfred, yet you sense that she is here by choice. Okay, so now Bertrude can go. Listen, we got her backstory. We don't fucking need her anymore. Shit, that sounds so dark. Pyre, she was born on the 22nd of second moon, suggesting she's introspective and thoughtful. Convicted for conspiracy, she was accomplice to an illegal stamping press operation providing inks and other materials. Alleged motive, insurrection. The records state she demonstrated willful disregard for Commonwealth doctrine. Exiled 21 years ago. Bertrude has survived for 21 years in downside thus far. It is a life sentence. So she has the longest of our group that we know of. Yeah. Also, I love how she and Volfred work together. He's only been down here for 9 years. What an asshole. Well, he was in hiding for a long time, but still. If you needed someone cursed or guarantees a fortune on a big day, or to consort with elder patrons such as Ophim Unburied, who the fuck are you? He died repenting and did not linger in his grave for very long at all. Or Marsis Needle Eyes. It is widely held that nothing beneath the heavens is beneath his notice. You go see Big Bertrude. She was one of the most infamous alchemists of her day and plied her trade right under the Commonwealth's nose without regard. Ironically, it was a modest-sounding request for printing inks that ultimately got her into trouble, resulting in her exile. In the downside, her reputation preceded her, and she resumed her practice. Cool. Just been fucking decided to go back to doing the same shit you were doing. What a legend. Valfred's taking inventory, Jordariel's sharpening things, Pamitha's out on the prowl, Bertrude's nearby, Sir Gilman's flexing his coils, Faye's looking for food, and Tariq's nearby. Alright. Let us mentor Faye. Hey, buddy. Me? Oh, of course. Please tell me something I don't know, for there is lots of it. You and Faye go over her understanding of her aura and its connection to her presence, both physical and spiritual. The discussion proves informative. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Blessed are the scribes, whose eternal wisdom shines upon us through the stars and illuminates the path to our salvation. Wait, what did I just say? Why, that was strange. But I feel so invigorated. Now? Aw, good job. Okay, so either while sprinting, face slopes nearby adversaries. Email, what do you want? Oh, just updates on some stuff. Okay. Or briefly charge up time before Faye can cast her aura is greatly reduced. Sure, we'll do that one.
My aura! I just think that maybe it reflects how the scribes see me.
Thanks, Faye. Let's go. Scribes Gate, here we come. Only the worthy may pass through the gate. Does that mean one of us is going to be unworthy? Or it probably says that every single time, and I just haven't read it, because I'm like, we've been here before. Again, you stand before Scribes Gate, where the gate guardian regards you all above an archway carved from stone. The exiles of the Night Wings. You must know by now that, once the stars no longer shine, the rite shall cease. For now, step forth. Except for you, Tariq. You stay right there. Greetings, Celeste. The Night Wings are prepared. And as for me, you shall not blaspheme under the gate again. Do we understand each other, Tariq? I, Celeste. I apologize for my behavior before. I shall adhere more strictly to my duties. Be sure of it. Now, each of you, come forth. Please state your names and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribes Gate. One by one, your companions cross the gate until it is your time to do so, and you follow them in turn. The gate guardian regards you all, then waves you through toward the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Night Wings welcome. Go forth with glory. Am I free to accompany them, Celeste? Or shall I remain here? She looks at him a while. You are free to accompany them, Tariq. As you will, Celeste. Until we meet upon the summit, then. They totally had a thing once, right? Like, other people are picking up on that vibes. It's not just me. Like, other people are sensing it too. Yeah? Okay. No one has to talk to us.
Oh, it's you guys. Well, come on in, I guess. You got here on time because I was just thinking maybe I would close a little early here, you know? Business has been real good and everything. It's just, it's been a little slow in spots. A little slow is all. So I was thinking maybe I should do a sale? What would you say to that?
Falcon Ron wishes to know your thoughts about a potential sale. Go for it. A good, well-promoted sale might just be the thing to shake things up at the slug market. Stay strong. It's important for an economic standpoint to not undercut the value of well-crafted goods. Nah, fucking sale. You suggest to Falcon Ron that a sale might be a good idea to liven things up a bit.
Well, I guess maybe that's a way to look at things. And so then I am gonna think about it. Still on it a while, but no promises, okay? So, you buying something here or what?
What the fuck? The bear can banish adversaries by flinging the orb at them. Holy shit. Yeah, no wonder that fucking cost 200. We will be doing this, though. Oh, Teasel. He's a little thing. I miss him so much. He was such a cool little guy. Bolted void, or bottled void. Bolted void. After getting banished, the bear returns. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. 16, 20, 15, 15, 12, 20. If this is a +4, yeah, okay. We're doing this to get an achievement. Star Duster, trophy earned. Upgraded talisman to rank 20. Because Faye automatically comes with a rank 20, and Bertrude also comes automatically with a rank 20.
That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give him a deal.
Do I have anything growing? No. Okay. Right time. Once more, the time has come for the liberation rite, where one among you can go free if you prevail. Freedom is likewise at stake for your adversaries, the accusers. As your companions gather under the fall, awaiting the commencement of this vital rite, the lone minstrel finds you and regards you in his calm fashion. This is rite 5. Okay. Night is falling. These moments, prior to each commencement, I must admit they give me pause, knowing so much is at stake during the trial that is to come. Tell me something, would you, reader, to ease the waiting for us both. I have traveled far and wide, even beyond these lands. However, the Commonwealth I know only through word and song. I sometimes think on what life would be like out there. If you were not ensnared within this place and free to roam your country, what would you have done with all your days and years rather than striving here under the stars? What would you have done with yourself inside the Commonwealth? Maybe you would have tended the land. The simple life on the farm may have been your calling. You miss the earth where you are from. Maybe you would have sailed across the seas. The waters past the borders of the Commonwealth. Therein lies a freedom you would have sought. Maybe you would have retired to the outskirts. Might have gone where it is quieter and peaceful and enjoyed the stillness for a while. Maybe you would have fought for freedom. You yet feel an obligation to correct the Commonwealth towards a better course. Probably gone to the outskirts. You long to find some solitude out there, though of a different sort than all the solitude available in such abundance in the downside here. You would have lived out your days in peace, beyond the bustle of the Commonwealth, and in a manner closer to the olden times. Peace be with you, then, reader, wherever it is that your travel shall take you, in this life or the next. Just then the lone minstrel looks forth, and you see that it is time. The stars above, though faint, begin to burn. I wonder if this is going to have a New Game Plus mode to it. Because, like, with Hades, that was pretty much the epilogue. And with Transistor, there was recursion, where it unlocked more of the sandbox, and a couple of things changed at the very beginning, which I'm not going to spoil, because Honey hasn't seen Transistor before. And if you really want to see it, go to my playlist. It's under Transistor Recursion. But there's a couple like cool little Easter egg things that change in the second playthrough. So I wonder if Pyre has one, because I don't actually know. Oh, that was slower this time. Huh. Interesting detail. The burden of the question of who most deserves their freedom is about to weigh upon you once again. That it is, game.
The stars that yet remain aflame align once more over the sacred fall of Solium. 'Twas here that the 8 scribes ordained the glorious tradition in which you now participate. The glorious tradition which you and that instigator Wolfred seek to undermine.
Listen, bitch. It happens.
'Tis my sincerest hope your adversaries in this liberation rite achieve instead what they desire. May the accusers quickly quench those flames of yours. Let us get on with the proceedings then.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the accusers, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respect you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Poised as ever, Lendl steps forward and reaches for his mask. Fun fact, have no memory of this guy's voice, so we're just gonna give him mine. Sure. I was branded Lendl the Liar. Once I reclaim my liberty, that name shall be forgotten, and my rightful station in the Commonwealth shall be restored. Nightwings, you may have prevailed against me when last we met here upon this sacred site, but the many years since then have taught me much. I shall not fail again. Yet you still hold much resentment for your adversaries. Is that not so, Lendl? Resentment is too kind of a word for it. They are cheaters, one and all, unfairly favored by those scribes, while those such as myself must struggle endlessly for such a chance. Now, come, my accusers, let us vanquish those undeserving oafs, and prove now to the scribes that they were fools to favor the likes of them. He dons his mask once more. I am ready. Okay, so they have plus 35. Nightwings, on whose behalf shall you conduct this liberation rite? Choose, quickly. May you heed your heart in making your choice, reader. I trust you are prepared to play the hymns with me, Tariq? Always, Celeste.
Whom do you endeavor to return?
Oh, it is those three and then Pamitha. So Pamitha's going up. Let's see, Lendl. Oh, we Oh, yeah, because we never fucking really faced him, so of course we don't know anything about him. Fair enough. We are anointing Pamitha because she's the only one with a filled-out backstory.
Pamitha.
So I'm getting my shot at all this, then. How very thoughtful of you, reader darling.
Who shall strive for her?
Shit, that means we have 2 left, because there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that means so we have this right, and then 2 more. Would it be bad if I kept Jody and Faye here? I have a feeling it might be really bad if I did.
Faye.
Oh, I can help. I think I can help. Jody. Sup, girl? You're helping your enemy. Then, let us prevail against the accusers and be done.
Predictably
Come then, Nightwings, and look upon me one last time, for by dawn I shall be free, while you all wallow in the terrible defeat we have in store for you. Shit, I don't know all I wanna let go. Come on, there we go. You know, I would like to play this game again, and then, focus on the characters we didn't this time. So, like, Faye and Jody to get their backstories. Because I don't think you can get everyone's backstories within one playthrough. Like, there's just too many to do. Now, accusers, grant me your auras and your anger that we may finally secure our rightful victory against these demons whom we face. He is channeling the auras of his triumvirate, and their strength combines with his. This must be the aura gain, a secret technique developed by the accusers to ensure their victory and liberation rates. Great. Okay, so he has a shield. Cool. What? What? Oh, this is a fucking get and go situation. What the fuck? Oh, fucking God. Oh, Jody. There we go. Good job, Faye.
And
There we go.
it is, at last. The Nightwings proved their worth. As for their adversaries, they did not. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. absolved of all misdeeds.
Because I think the only backstory we haven't gotten thus far. We didn't get rookies. I don't think we didn't get a whole lot of rookies. We don't have Jody and we don't have Faye. So we'll see if we can get them within the next 2. If we get one of them, then we can do the other for the right. See, here's my thinking. My thinking is it's going to be Jody and Faye for sure that stay down here with us unless we can get their backstories. And then it goes whoever then the next one is to go for the rights. But if we can get either Jody or Faye's backstory, then they will get sent. That's my thinking. Because they formed a bond, right? And I want to split them up. But I also don't want them here, because they deserve freedom too. Ugh, I hate it. Blast you, Nightwings. Again, you cheated me. Have you no pride at all in this tradition? Listen, we fought normally, bitch. You had your fancy, extra orb shit. So, what am I, supposed to give a speech or something then? Reader, darling, all of you, look, I have no idea still why you picked me. Well, I do have one, but I don't think it's right. If you'd want to get rid of me by now, you needn't have gone to such lengths, and so I'm left only to conclude that you did this for me. The years I spent down here, in one sense, they have all been such a waste, just utterly for nothing, spectacularly so. I thought that my relationship with Tamitha had nowhere left to go but up, but, well, you know, not quite the case. But then, I think on what would have become of me, had I made no attempt to set things right. Had I not done everything I have, I could not have lived with that, I think. I was so certain that my life would end down here. I'm only now beginning to consider that the opposite may have come true instead. What I'm trying to say is, thanks. To all of you. I mean that. Now, I guess I better head on back to that damned Commonwealth, so, bottoms up. She plunges in the waters of the Shimmer Pool and disappears from view. There her voice still rings out. We'll have to see what we can do up there, provided that my sisters haven't had their way with it just yet. Anyway, let's find a way to keep in touch, but just in case, goodbye. Tamitha earned back her freedom. Tamitha set to return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May she return in glory.
Godspeed, Tamitha Thane.
Bye.
Perhaps the scribes are watching even now. Watching as their glorious tradition draws to a close.
So we have 2 more rights after this. Like, 2 more liberation rights. Yeah, I know Jordariel can't and Faye can't. It's fine.
Now, take your execrable companions someplace else.
Fuck off, dude. Okay, so we'll do the other 3 then. For the rights that don't really matter. For sure. You return to the wagon... Cool. After having prevailed against the accusers in the liberation rite. I had a good feeling this would happen. It seems our group grows smaller. You succeed in liberating Tamitha, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. She is as an outcast of the blah blah blah. She has regained her freedom. Cool. Our plan approach... 70%. Our plan approaches a key turning point. Let us ensure it soon comes to fruition. Not only for ourselves here, but for our companions and our loved ones in the Commonwealth. But we have little time now for reflection into this. Look yonder, reader. Stars demand we go already. Let us help them usher in the end of all of this. You turn your attention to the glimmer of the stars. Their current fate of disappearance suggests another liberation rite shall be coming very soon. Few remaining stars still shine. Find your way among them. Okay, so in order to do those 2 backstories, we need you. Okay, we need you. Done. Nailed it. We know which ones we're going for. I don't know if we'll get their backstories or not, though. Now the stars bid you to return to the Glade of Blue, where you shall stand against the Tempers once again. Your adversary Ignarius likely knows the cycle of the rites is drawing to a close. His last remaining chance to earn the favor of the scribes and then regain his freedom likely hinges on the outcome of this next rite. The cycle of the rites is soon to end. The exiles of the downside striving to be free. Your adversaries, your companions, even you yourself, are running out of time. We both know that I wasn't making it out, though. Hey, dude. After the liberation of Pamitha, you find the lone minstrel back in the wagon, looking as though no such thing had just occurred this night. You think you see him tilt his head as you approach. Some words of congratulations are in order for this evening, I should think, reader, and so, congratulations on prevailing in the liberation rite. Surely Pamitha shall be most grateful, and her safe return unto your commonwealth ought benefit the plan in which you now play a part. As for your adversaries of the accusers, this must have been a bitter loss for them in Lindell, although they must have known their chance was far from certain. Thus shall we all await the next turn of the cycle of the rites. Celeste and I are to return to our respective duties for the time, as now Scribe's Gate is sealed. I await when next we all shall meet, when next you may yet live up to the glory of the Nightwings in the eyes of the 8 scribes, which yet shine down for us. He trails off, then nods to you in his cordial manner, and bids you a good rest of the evening. That was nice. Book time. The Accusers. In the words of Ha'ud the Swallow, the Accursed, the Accusers formed under Goliathanian. I always called him Goliathan. I was missing 2 letters. He is a big man. He values justice, loyalty, steadfastness. Goliathanian, he says that the Accusers take their name from one of the most accomplished legions from his former military days. All among them, in fact, served the Master General at one time. They represent the stoutest-hearted people of the Empire, who held true to Mur and Goliathanian to the end. The golden colors of the raiments are reminiscent of their old shining armor, in his claim. Ever shall they seek out those with the truest spirits and the strongest sense of purpose to replenish their ranks. Alright. And on history. In the words of Triesta Tithys the Blessedborn, this book cannot accompany you if you should earn your freedom. It is to remain here for your successors, for it is bound together inextricably with us. There is no sorcery, however, to prohibit you from spreading forth its teachings. We charge you... Oh! Interesting. Because we've been acting under the assumption that we can't talk about the rights. But I guess they just outlawed that in the Commonwealth. We charge you to go forth and share what you have learned along your path. Reveal not the rights themselves. There we go. Here we go. Nor the existence of this book. Transcend its bound limitations, for it cannot be transcribed. Any such attempt shall fail. Beware of those who would dare to read it on the other side. Under their guise of seeking wisdom may yet lurk a much darker desire to undo that which we strive to do. I wonder if we're... Or if Bulfred is trying to undo all this. Transcend its bounded limitations, for it cannot be transcribed. Any such attempt shall fail. Reveal not the rights. So we can't talk about the rights or the existence of the book. But I guess that's saying, like, go talk about anything you gathered from here. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense now. Continue our journey. At dawn, your companions are prepared to depart. Everyone is silent. Your travels are to take you back to the Glade of Blue, but soon after, the stars shall draw you here again. Okay, so I'm guessing now it's a one-on-one. What the fuck's up here? The inverted fall of Solium roars into the sky. Somewhere beyond it lies the Commonwealth, beyond your vision and beyond your grasp. Alas, that we can't simply fly on back up to our homeland. This wagon has its limitations, I'm afraid. But we shall return yet. Let us continue now along the path. Okay. So hopefully we get Jodie's backstory before the next rite then. Because I really want to let go Jodie. But the hidden Glade of Blue is nigh impossible to find on foot. though there it lies below us, protected even now by the enchantment of loose glory and 100 mines. I understand the river named for him is rather famous in your commonwealth. The mouth of that river's glory opens wide, not very far from here. The largest river on the other side, which cascades down eternally into the downside. Begone to distant lands beneath our own, more suited to your kind, from the sentencing ceremony. It was there that limbless Arazek, the root titan, I remember that, was defeated, turning the region lush and livable, at least for certain Denzians. Although, of course, not everyone believes this. Your adversaries, the Tempers, must be working to find their way there even now. Good fortune in your right against them, reader. Thanks. Jordaria believes this route should be clear if you wish to pursue your vocations. Belfred expressed an interest in taking this route. We're going with Jody. Your wagon touches down in Black Basin, where you first met Belfred and Pamitha as well. You briefly wonder what might have happened had your paths not crossed as you consider what to do with the remains of the afternoon. Well, first we have a book page to read. Black Basin, in the words of Molten Melithe the Wild Witch. The continent we called Black Basin shall one day tear itself apart. Arriving upon black and molten crags, tolerable only by the harp Triesta, we pressed onward toward a suffocating wood. This land felt to us somehow primordial. Deep in its roots and noxious crevices lay innumerable clues as to its ancient history. But we had little time to excavate, for our supplies by then were thin. Further, we were lost. Our best attempts at circumnavigating all had failed. It was Luce Glorian who reached out at last unto the stars, and they revealed the way. Then we at last could see the sacred Mount Aliodel, there in the distance. Cool. Cool. Oh, what the fuck is this? A magma mug provides a bit of warmth on cold nights and something at which to nod and stare. A keepsake. Excellent. Oh, and then we also have this keepsake. Canvas wings, black wagon is flight capable, though by which means you do not fully grasp as yet. A keepsake from Moonlight Alcove. Alright, Jody, give me your backstory. Survey. You're volunteered to survey the thick underbrush around the black wagon together with Jodariel and Sir Gilman. Let us depart now. The search turns up nothing much of note, though wandering with Jodariel and Sir Gilman provides reprieve from a long day on the road. Together, you return to the wagon in somewhat better spirits. You should have time remaining with which you may pursue your vocations. Who is it? Jody! 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 Give me your backstory! You find Jodariel seemingly deep in thought. You consider whether even to bother her. Your presence is not unwelcome, reader. Remain a moment, please. She stares at you for some time. Today marks the beginning of my 16th year in exile. Holy shit. 16 years will do that to a human. Or to a nomad. Oh. You look back at her and remain silent. You sense that all she wants from you right now is for you to listen. I have kept count. Put notches in this breastplate of mine for each passing day. Notice how much it has frayed. 16 years, reader. The orphans whom I fostered would be... You were a mom?! Oh, God! Jody, no! Jody! Fuck, Jody! No! The orphan... Fuck me! The orphans whom I fostered would be long since fully grown. Some of them are likely gone. Many me on the blood border. No wonder you bonded with Faye! Fuck me! Sometimes I cannot help but wonder. They have fought eternally. Those such as I have come and gone throughout the age. I catch myself feeling pity for my years, but then she looks at you again. Do you know why they cast me down? I was a decorated captain. They said I was the best. I'm guessing you abandoned post? She closes her eyes a moment before she continues. One day, it was a standard patrol, but I ran across a pack of harp fledglings, fully armed and preparing for a strike, but all on their own. Oh, and 'cause you're a mom, you couldn't do it. They were nothing for my regiment. We ensnared them all and took them in. a considerable prize. They were not yet conditioned and could be made to talk. When the order came down that they were to be executed, I could not bring myself. The Commonwealth, priding itself on mercy, committing such acts, through one such as me, it was unconscionable. So I thought, then, at least, in my younger years, I let the damned birds go, made no claims as to the contrary, and turned myself in. I was cast down the following week, 16 years ago. Thus, my enemies had the last laugh in that exchange. If I were faced with the same choice again, today, I do not know for certain that I would have chosen just the same. Now, then, I shall go and mark this occasion as I have always done. Be well, reader. She heads out of the wagon, alone. Well, Jody's going in the fucking next right. That's fucking heartbreaking. I'm gonna fucking cry. Are you kidding me? That's fucking heartbreaking. Okay, so her astral sign is a capricist. She was born on the 23rd of 12th moon, suggesting she is ambitious but also discontent. Convicted for insubordination, she disobeyed a direct order to execute enemy combatants of the High Wing remnants. Alleged motive, insurrection. The record states she showed flagrant disrespect for the proper chain of command. Judariel has survived for 16 years in the downside thus far. It is a life sentence. She was a seasoned captain serving on the blood border, and she fostered the orphans of her... I don't like sad backstories. And she fostered the orphans of her fallen brothers and sisters. One day she captured a flock of harp fledglings who had flown too close to the Commonwealth. When she was given the order to put them down, she refused, and thus was sentenced to exile. There she survived on her own and gained her horns. Many years later, she encountered Hedwyn, whom she last remembered as one of the children she had in her care. No! You gotta be fucking kidding me! Okay, so Hedwyn was here for 5 years. That meant Jody spent 14 years. Hedwyn, he was like 1 or 2. When... Oh, God! Fucking Supergiant, you got me again, you motherfuckers! So Hedwyn was 1 or 2 when Jordariel left. Or got sentenced. Which also means his parents knew Jordariel. Fuck me. I fucking hate it when games do this. I'm kidding. I love it when games do this, but... Are you fucking kidding me? So no wonder she and Hedwyn were so close. She took care of him for like the first couple of years of his life. Oh. Jody, if you had told me earlier, you would have definitely gone. Belford's studying in private, Jordariel's nearby. Bertrude's being consoled by Faye. Sir Gilman's fixing his helm. Faye's consulting Bertrude about something. And Tariq's not around. Fuck me. Let's mentor. Let's see. Okay, Gilman is the closest. This knight is always keen to take him in the bare scraps of wisdom, Master Reader. You ask Sir Gilman to explain to you in his own words the histories of the 8 scribes, and speak to how their varied backgrounds formed the basis of not just of the rights, but of the Commonwealth. Oh, no, not yet. This knight loves the Under King Orez, the best of all, of course. Thanks, dude. Fuck me. Okay, we'll do this right, and then that'll be it for today. Hopefully we can get Faye's backstory. You are on the conduct rights here against them. Oh, on the fucking day of her fucking 6th 15 years of exile. Fuck me, man. Guys, can't help but wondering whatever happened to that number with the wings. You know the one. I guess she's kind of pretty, maybe, I suppose. She's still around by any chance? Because, well, anyways. He had a crush on her. I'll take that. Please and thank you. We'll shift Pamethas down here. We'll sell these. Okay. 20, 20, 15, 20. Okay, so we have to do you. You guys really are my favorite customers, you know? Oh, we got 2 books, or 2 pages to read. Foraged findings. In the words of Yomir Many-Mane the Alpha Chief, there's a simple pleasure to be found in foraging about this place, easy for a Kurd to say, of course. Though barren looking to the naked eye, the downside has its share of semi-hidden treasures waiting to be found. It was a nose for treasure, after all, which drew us here. Certain types of artifacts found in this place would fetch a reasonable sum in soul, whether because they shine with inner light or due to other special properties. I observed that stardust, freshly fallen from the heavens, sometimes glimmers in the afternoons. I have not found a use for it as yet, although because it brings me faith, perhaps I have, indeed. Aw. Okay. What's the next page? Glade of Lu, in the words of Luce Glorian Hundredminds the Scholar. Never have I witnessed an affront to nature, mine and everyone's, quite like the poisoned woods of limbless Arazek, the root titan, and its suffocating influence. I shall leave it to the boastful Underking to tell you more of Arazek's vanquishing, whilst I may tell you something of the glade that he protected, which became my own. For my own genealogy now occupies the soil there, and strives forevermore to prevent Arazek from taking root again. The brambles of the glade are constantly encroaching on themselves, then falling once again to dust. This miraculous cycle, reflected in the starlight piercing through the canopy, needs to be witnessed whenever the stars invite an audience. So there we go. Let's commence the rite. Dark is falling as the preparations for the coming rite against the Tempers are finally complete. The task took somewhat longer than usual this time on account of Jordariel's absence. Aw, she snuck away for a date! She returns, joining the others, in as inconspicuous a manner as she can manage. She grows angry about something then, but no one speaks to her of it, for the stars above ignite, drawing your attention. Across from you, Ignarius and the Tempers emerge and take position. Aw, Jody went on a little date. Cute.
Reader,
Badum.
it seems the stars once more have mustered wherewithal to usher in the rites.
Yep.
The sky grows dimmer by the day. An age is ending.
Mm-hmm.
Surely you must know by now that you shall never all be free.
Yeah, I know.
Yet still you struggle to fulfill some senseless plan.
Yeah, fuck off.
But I digress, of course. Some of us still honor the tradition. Some of us hold dear the teachings of the scribes.
Here we go again, then, Nightwings. Though I gotta say, started looking forward to these little outings. Might say it's all that's keeping me going anymore these days, you know? Not like I'll be getting out of here, but doing all this right stuff helps to kill some time, I guess. Is that all this is to you, then? A way to kill some time? Curly horns. Having ways of killing time ain't... We okay now? Yes, okay. Sorry. We liked for a bit. What else is there to life but killing time? Now, let's see you take that anger out on me. Oh my god, the flirting!
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's
Jody.
name?
Absolutely will. Then we'll do Sir Gilman,
Sir Gilman.
and then let's get Bertrude going.
Bertrude. Ixalia. Now.
We await the ancient rites commencement.
Alright, you damn Nightwings. Let's see what you got. Holy shit, my neck cracked there and it felt so good.
begin. The orb is up.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Simply
That was bad.
abhorrent.
Yeah, that was bad.
The path to glory
Oh, only
eludes
8.
us all
Okay.
at times. Ferocity unbridled.
Have Sir Gilman fling
Jodariel
into their
doused
pyre.
the
Okay.
adversary's flames.
That'll happen. Come on.
Bertrude
Beautiful.
plunged into the adversary's pyre.
That was insane. You ain't half bad there, Curly Horns, you know? Shame we're on opposite sides like this and all. Fighting over who gets out of here. Sorry, my brain glitched for a second. Back home, Wood just walked up and bought us both a drink. Oh my god! I would punched you in the mouth. That's my girl. Ignarius laughs heartily at this. That's what I like about you, Curly Horns. You hate my guts as much as I do. Look at me. Now, come on. Let's see you stomp me one more time just like you Nightwings did up on that mountaintop. Oh my god, the fuck is
Oh,
flirting?
the fading glory of the great Ignarius. These days he is nothing but an aging brute. The Worm Knight somehow did it.
Hell yeah.
Positively by the
Boom.
scribes. Long goes Sir Gilman into flame.
That was the coolest thing I've ever done.
The rite is nearly ended. You have it.
Shit. Boom.
And it is done.
Easy.
The Nightwings once again prevail.
May their next adversaries fare a little better.
The ceremony is complete.
Ugh. We tempers. We were damn unstoppable, but this again?
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Hey.
Now does our Sir Gilman finally know something of honor.
This knight is the epitome of indomitable spirit. He has achieved the culmination of his training. How wonderful a feeling having nothing left to learn, Master Reader. Nothing whatsoever. This knight highly recommends it. Thanks, dude. Once per round, all saluting his adversary, Sir Gilman freezes all exiles for 3 seconds. For 10 seconds after banishing an adversary, Sir Gilman deals an additional 10. After using his slash, Sir Gilman can use again instantly return to its previous position. Sir Gilman slash banishes adversaries in a wider area. Sure.
The might of the sea sojourner.
Apparently, the exiled Bertrude is committed to the path.
This land so rife with eldritch knowledge, long forbidden in the Commonwealth. We learn the stuff of fear itself.
That you do. Once per right, after saluting adversaries, Bertrude turns them into fast-moving howlers. After Bertrude pounces on an adversary, she instantly recovers all her stamina. When Bertrude takes less... Bertrude's pyre has less health than the adversary, she deals an additional 5. Sure.
May misfortune find you ere the turning of the stars.
Fuck you, dude. You became a lot less cool. Inside the wagon, after defeating the Tempers, Sir Gilman is discussing aspects of the outcome with the others when the lone minstrel seeks you out. Pardon the interruption, reader, though I need to ask a moment of your time, while the night is clear enough for you to see. Please, come have a look outside. Sorry. Perhaps the news of your next destination may further stir the hearts of your companions. Are we right into the next rite? Among what stars yet remain shining in the night, one of them now burns as bright as ever you have seen. Holy shit! We're right in one and done. That was like on my end. Okay, so that means our next ones, okay, are probably gonna be one of these guys. Hopefully. I want it to get Faye's backstory, so hopefully we'll be able to go up against the Fate outside of the rite again. The cycle turns even more quickly now, until such time as it shall shudder to a halt. He makes a sound then, almost like a laugh. I forget myself, reader. I should not say such things. The scribes, they would say that one ought focus on the path in front of them. When we set forth to walk a long and labored path, it can be all too much. If we stand back and look upon it as a whole, we may well decide to turn around. But if we begin to walk, whilst casting down our gaze and whilst resisting well the urge to look too far ahead, we may make steady, careful progress. Soon enough we may arrive where we endeavored. The lone minstrel bids you a good evening. You had best retire for the night, for when first daylight comes, it shall be time again to take it to the skies. And Jody's gonna get out. Well, that is gonna be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying Pyre, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification icon to know whenever I go live. If you like the video, please give it a like, and if you can, donate. Helps keep the little light here running. If you would like to do that, you can go to ko-fi.com/ThePorcelainGamer. Schedule-wise, tomorrow, day off. Thursday. It's our day off. Then Friday, we'll be jumping back into Hades, finishing up a couple more runs there, hopefully. That's all it's going to take. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Then Saturday, as far as I'm aware, we are back with Ash with Baldur's Gate 3. If not, then we'll be running more Hades. Sunday, we'll be back with Pyre again, where we're gonna get Jody out. And then if I don't get Faye's backstory, I'm gonna fucking cry. We're just gonna send Faye at that point. We're gonna send Faye, right? Right. So, thank y'all so much for watching. I love you, as always, and I'll see you next time.